Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
As head of basketball at Reebok, Shaquille O'Neal just revealed a shocking revelation that is rocking the sports world. Fans were allegedly shocked when Shaq terminated Angel Reese's staggering $52 million contract. The Chicago Sky star, renowned for her aggressive style and record-breaking WNBA rookie season, was scheduled to launch her own sneaker in 2026. However, rumors of budget cuts and boardroom conflicts have since changed the course of events. Why would the legendary LSU coach and mentor of Reese take such a risk? What is the true story behind this unexpected turn of events?
A little kid, like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
The Angel, Reese Reebok agreement, and Shaq's audacious rebrand revolution. Let's explore the drama and discover Angel's response. When LSU standout Angel Reese was signed by NBA veteran Shaq, who is now VP of basketball at Reebok, it was a game-changer in 2023. Reese, the Chicago Sky's breakthrough WNBA rookie, signed a multi-year contract with a signature sneaker slated for 2026, but rumors that it would be cancelled have shocked people. Why would Shaq? Can Reese's mentor end a deal he supported? In the meanwhile, Shaq's bold rebranding plan. As a basketball giant, Reebok is appending the business. Let's explore this compelling tale of aspiration, betrayal, and the rebirth of a shoe industry. Shaquille O'Neal's 2023 return to Reebok wasn't merely a sentimental homecoming, was a power move. On October 12, 2023, he was named president of basketball, with Allen Iverson serving as vice president. With his own Shaq Attack shoe, President Shaq sought to bring Reebok back to its former glory in the 1990s. After being purchased by Adidas in 2006 and sold to Authentic Brands Group for $2.5 billion in 2021, Reebok has become a distant player, no longer in the top 7 for market share in the sneaker game. Why wager on a declining brand? Shaq sensed an opportunity to interfere with a saturated industry dominated by Jordan and Nike. He told the New York Times, "If this doesn't work, everyone's leaving." Acknowledging the risks. His plan: innovative designs, bold partnerships, and an emphasis on culture and young. His first significant acquisition was Angel Reese, a 6 feet 3 inches forward from Randallstown, Maryland. Reese wasn't chosen at random. She was a global phenomenon after winning Most Outstanding Player and leading LSU to female NCAA title in 2023. In the finals, she made fun of Caitlin Clark by pointing to her ring finger, which went viral and solidified her reputation as a fearless celebrity. In October 2023, Shaq, an alumnus of LSU, signed Reese to Reebok's first significant NIL agreement, calling her the GOAT. Why was Reese the ideal fit? With a $1.7 million NIL valuation, her unreserved style and enormous appeal complemented Reebok's edgy vibe. Angel's Picks, a curated product platform, and plans for a 2024 capsule collection were part of the agreement. Reese provided feedback on Reebok's 2025 basketball revamp. "I want everyone strolling down the street in Reebok." The Reebok-Reese partnership rose swiftly, she said in Shaq's Power Moves documentary series. In August 2024, Reebok introduced the Reebok by Angel line, which combined her athletic edge with feminine grace. Consider $17 crop tops and $120 Premier Road Plus 6 sneakers. Reebok renewed her contract by October 2024, announced a 2026 signature shoe, making her the second WNBA athlete to get a Reebok signature line in honor of Rebecca Lobo in 1997. Reese introduced the Engine A, which was Reebok's first performance basketball shoe in more than 10 years, in a cloud-colored style associated with her Chicago Sky persona. Why was this transaction historic? Reese, the 7th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, was positioned as a key component of Reebok's comeback, with Shaq wagering on her star power might put Nike's hold on women's basketball in jeopardy. Shaq's rebranding plan was bold but difficult to implement. Adidas started Reebok's downfall by treating it like a second-class citizen. By 2023, Shaq had to deal with a hard reality: finances. At first, he went for celebrities like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, whose representatives demanded $60 million. Reebok had no money, so why settle with Reese? Because of her LSU affiliation and growing notoriety, she was an affordable coup, but it was risky. Reebok had very little market share, and rivals like Nike, who supported Caitlin Clark and A.J. Wilson and Cameron Brink of New Balance, were well ahead. Shaq's strategy depended on Reese's cultural influence and innovative designs, like the Engine A, to regain relevance. The Reebok by Angel agreement was more than simply sneakers, it was a cultural message. The 2024 Met Gala included fashion icon Reese, who exuded a girly girl attitude that broke stereotypes. She told the New York Times, "Women can be cute off the court and ballers on it." Her collection sold out quickly. Shaqnosis was photographed by admirers wearing sunset coral and clothing that combined style and strength. Shaq backed her Angel C. Reese Foundation, linking the collaboration to community benefit. Why was this synergy so potent? Reese's podcast, which has 68,000 subscribers. Reebok's reach was unapologetically expanded by Angel, and her WNBA stats, 13.6 points, 13.1 rebounds per game, demonstrated her on-court reputation. Her 2026 signature shoe, a fantasy she shared with young fans. Then the shocking news arrived. Shaq canceled Reese's $52 million contract. According to sources, Reebok's board, due to financial difficulties, the contract's price was pushed back. The agreement, allegedly included her signature sneaker and ambassador position, was purportedly fired in the middle of 2025 due to financial difficulties. Why would Shaq, who referred to Reese as his daughter, make a move like that? Despite a multi-year agreement with the WNBA, insiders point to Reebok's difficulties to finance its rebirth. When Reebok was named the league's exclusive shoe supplier in December 2024, the company's finances were strained. Ms. Reese and Lexi Brown played a major role in this transaction, although the $52 million amount was thought to cover endorsements. For a business struggling to get back on its feet, royalties and marketing might have been too much. Reese's response to the alleged. She reportedly stated on Unapologetically Angel, "I gave Reebok everything, my heart, and the cancellation was raw. My style, my game. If they don't think I'm worth it, I'll go somewhere else." Rumor has it that she's considering Puma or Nike, brands with larger budgets. She broke the record for straight double-doubles in her WNBA rookie season, and she is in high demand due to her 1.2 million Instagram followers. Why would Reebok take the chance of losing her? Shaq's long-term goals and the board's emphasis on immediate profits collided, and Reese's expensive deal became a victim. However, some insiders believe that the cancellation is not final and that talks are still ongoing to recover a deal that had been trimmed back. Reese's cultural appeal was crucial to Shaq's rebranding approach. The goal of Reebok's December 2024 WNBA contract was to profit from the league's growing popularity. With Brown and Reese serving as brand spokespeople, the company brought back classics like the Shaqnosis and launched the Engine A, fusing modern technology like ERS cushioning with nostalgia for the 1990s. Shaq's personal touch mentoring. Since her time at LSU, Reese has contributed authenticity to the partnership. Why was Reese so important? Her capacity to connect sports. From performances at the Met Gala to sold-out collections, fashion and culture gave her Reebok's greatest chance at significance. Shaq's ambition to overtake Nike might be derailed by losing her. The company is valued at $2.5 billion. In 2021 is insignificant compared to Nike's $200 billion market capitalization, and Shaq had to make difficult decisions due to financial limitations. He told Basketball Network, "We're starting from scratch." Signing Reese over more expensive stars like Gilgeous-Alexander was a. Reebok's finances were stressed by her $52 million deal, which was a deliberate move. Why the abrupt change of heart? Watch to learn more about Angel Reese's breakthrough, rapid ascent, and the challenges that molded her.
Angel, you told me yesterday that you were talking to some veteran players and they told you it's not the number that you go, it's the fit of the team. How does this team fit you and your style?
Grit, fame, and heartbreaking obstacles are all part of Angel Reese's path from a Baltimore child to a WNBA superstar. Reese, the powerful forward for the Chicago Skies, has impressed with record-breaking rebounds and a fearless demeanor. However, her journey wasn't without challenges. From guiding LSU to a historic 2023 NCAA championship to igniting headlines with her Reebok contract, she's revolutionized women's basketball, yet beneath the confidence of Bayou Barbie. Reese's determination has been put to the test by injuries, disputes, and personal struggles. How did this 6 feet 3 inches phenomenon enter the scene, and how much damage did the spotlight cause? Let's examine her career, her moments of breakthrough, and the setbacks that almost broke her. Born in Randallstown, Maryland, on May 6, 2002, Angel Reese grew up in a basketball-mad household. Family. Her brother Julian is now a celebrity, and her parents, Angel Webb and Michael Reese, were both collegiate basketball players. At Maryland, why was she destined for basketball? She began practicing against Julian at the age of 4. On their driveway court, developing a competitive advantage that would characterize her. At Baltimore's St. Francis Academy. From 2017 to 2019, Reese guided her team to 3 consecutive Interscholastic Athletic Association titles, being named a McDonald's All-American. Her ability to play every position made her Maryland's best recruit. What made her unique? Even as a teenager, her fierceness and flair shouted, "Future star." Reese's undergraduate career started at the University of Maryland in 2020, but things weren't easy. A fractured right foot sidelined her for 15 games as a freshman, a devastating blow to the eagerly awaited recruit. Why was this setback so difficult? She had to rehabilitate both mentally and physically after it shattered her confidence. As a sophomore, she recovered. The Associated Press named him a third-team All-American after he averaged 17.8 points and 10.6 rebounds. But something didn't feel right. In 2022, Reese moved to LSU with coach Kim Mulkey in search of a greater stage. Why Mulkey's tough love approach, LSU's championship history, and this audacious move matched Reese's desire to rule. Reese shot to national prominence at LSU. During her junior year in 2022 to 2023, she averaged 23 points and 15.4 rebounds, setting an NCAA record with 34 double-doubles and leading the SEC in both. Her pivotal moment occurred in the she scored 15 points and pulled down 10 rebounds in a 102-85 victory over Iowa in the 2023 NCAA Championship, winning Most Outstanding Player honors. Why was this game so famous? Reese was making fun of Caitlin Clark by pointing and waving, "You can't see me," to her ring finger, went viral and attracted 9.9 million viewers, a record for women's basketball. The move caused controversy. While some applauded her sincerity and others denounced her apparent haughtiness, Reese remained unflinching. Declaring, "I'm unapologetically me," her Bayou Barbie image emerged, fusing gorgeous and ferocious play. Flair. Reese's breakthrough was a cultural earthquake, not just on the court. Her NIL valuations shot up to $1.70 million, securing contracts with Reebok, Amazon, Coach, and Wingstop. In October, she appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated's Money issue 2023 with gymnast Livy Dunn, also known as Generation NIL. Why were companies drawn to her? Her audacious fashion. She became a marketing goldmine thanks to her TikTok dances and Met Gala costumes. She started the Angel C. Reese Foundation to empower girls through athletics and education, and acquired a stake in DC Power FC, a USL Super League football team. In May 2024, with 68,000 subscribers, Reese's unapologetic podcast, Angel, elevated her voice, establishing her as a cultural force. Reese's final year at LSU, 2023 to 2024, maintained the momentum. Reese averaged 18.6 points and 13.4 rebounds, winning first-team All-American and SEC Player of the Year awards. She led the SEC in scoring and rebounding, an accomplishment not seen since Wendy Sholton of Vanderbilt. LSU made it to the Elite Eight, but a 94-87 loss to Iowa stopped their championship defense. Reese's 17 points and 20 rebounds were insufficient, and the loss hurt. Why was this loss so intimate? It sparked discussions about their influence on women's basketball and rekindled her rivalry with Clark. Reese declared for the 2024 WNBA. draft, declaring, "I'm leaving with everything, a degree, a stage I never dreamed of, and a national championship." In the 2024 WNBA draft, Reese was chosen 7th overall by the Chicago Sky, who paired her with Camila Cardoso, the 3rd pick. Reese accepted the challenge and declared, "I'm a Cheat Town girl." Her rookie season was remarkable, and she set the WNBA single-season record. Rebounding record with 446 rebounds, averaging 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game, and recording 26 double-doubles, including 15 straight and being named an All-Star. Why did she have such an immediate impact? Her unrelenting comeback and, although they didn't make the playoffs, physicality filled the void. Her season was cut short due to a wrist injury. A painful defeat that strengthened her resolve for 2025. Reese was included on the All-Star team once more in 2025, and while missing a second double-double, she demonstrated that she was still a force in the game with 6 points and 9 rebounds. However, Reese's ascent was accompanied by significant setbacks. Her mocking of Clark in 2023 provoked racial outrage.